Friendly UAV inbound. Lightning strike awaiting coordinates. Friendly lightning strike inbound.
What is up, people? And before I get into anything in this video, I would just like to give a big thanks to Thunder for the second upload to his channel. You guys may not remember me, but my name is Black Jesus, like the intro states. And I just want to give you a nice thank you for him for giving me the second chance to upload his channel. But anyway, hopping into this gameplay here, 50-4 on TDM. I think I did pretty good. I don't know about anybody else, but that's really a personal best for me. Really haven't really, got into TDM all that much. But I played yesterday and I found it is a really good game mode for, just learning your gun skills and stuff like that pretty much. So yeah, big shouts out to these guys for letting me beat the man like this. Could have had a nuclear, but I messed it up. Really wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is, playing smart. I kept rushing in like I was, Rambo or something like that. I was Randy Savage, like I was just going ham inside. I really was at some points, but at some points I didn't play it smart, and that's what got me killed and pretty much failed my nuclear. But anyway, like I was saying, this match I felt like I was going pretty in, and that's what I was really doing in Call of Duty 5 back when I was playing it. First Call of Duty I ever played, and I really just loved that game. It was a great Call of Duty in my experience. I don't know about you guys, but most people that haven't really played that game, most people don't give it the time of day. They go straight to Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. And 9 times out of 10, if I hear somebody talking about their favorite Call of Duty, their favorite Call of Duty is either Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and some people, they hide in the bushes and they come out and say, my favorite Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 3. I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion, but I feel that Call of Duty 5 is underrated. Not really many people talk about it, and I was talking to my friend on Skype the other day, and he said that Call of Duty 5 is just one of those games where it's taboo and nobody really talks about it. It's one of those games just thrown under the rug, and the only thing people remember for is zombies. Sad thing to say, but I had to agree with him because that is true. Really don't hear many people talking about that game like it was the game of the century or something like that. I enjoyed that game. When I hear people complain about the game, they really say some of the bad things about it, were the stopping power, Juggernaut, and then you got the MP40. Now they say if you throw on stop, I don't know if you're able to throw on stopping power and Juggernaut at the same time, but look at me beasting these noobs. Look at this, man. I was going ham in this gameplay, going in, but I was going in so much that I forgot to reload my gun right here. So when I started to shoot this guy, yeah, I had to reload. Fail on my part. But anyway, like I was saying, Call of Duty 5, they really said complaints were around stopping power, MP40, and pretty much Juggernaut, and I kind of agree. Those were some bad things about the game, but it wasn't that much where I just stopped playing the game altogether. Actually, to put it in make some sense here, I really never had a problem with MP40 or stopping power. There was actually one thing where people could slide on the ground like a snake, and that kind of annoyed me at some points in the game, but that wasn't really that bad because that just encouraged me to drop shot more, shoot them in the head. That's a free headshot pretty much. So I don't know why people complain about that. Maybe people just didn't want to play around smart or something like that. Maybe it's because it was the old Call of Duty. Nobody wanted to play tactical and stuff to get high gameplays. But I can agree with people when they say Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 was a really good game because that was one of those games where I dropped 100 kills, over 100 kills consistently in games. I could really just throw up kills and stuff like that. Once you got the dogs and the orbital VSAT, you could rotate it around pretty well, and that's pretty much what kept me on this game. Black Ops 2 on the other hand wasn't that, wasn't my forte. But anyway, I'm getting out of topic here. Let me hop back into Call of Duty 5. A lot of people say that, like I said, the only thing that they remember for is zombies. Zombies was kind of just to add it on, the icing to the cake in my part. I really love the multiplayer. I love the tanks. Hopping in the tank. I never was really good in the tank, but when some people hopped in tanks, it was like Battlefield. You really didn't want to go over there and mess with those people when they were no tanks because they were just OP as hell. They were like masters with their tank. Just kind of how I feel with people in tanks in Battlefield. There's some points where I just can't even deal with people with tanks in Battlefield. Same went for sometimes when people are in the tank and Call of Duty 5. Really a hard time to get them out of that tank. But the satchel charges, that's what I really like. The bouncing betties, yeah, I'm not really gonna talk about them bouncing betties, but those were the most OP bouncing betties I ever experienced in my life. You couldn't get away from those bouncing betties. When I tell you, once that bouncing betty rose, it was over. It was over. Like, you couldn't get away from those things, and that was funny. I know to see people run away from those and search and destroy, and they still die, and then the kill cam. But like I said, you know, MP40, there was some other good guns. The Thompson with the round drum, that was a really good gun. The Type 100 with the long clip, the banana clip, I really love that gun too. And you know, they had the guns like the PPSH, and you had the SVU. You know, that was a good gun. Emma Garand, you could put a scope on it. That's pretty much a semi-automatic sniper rifle. I love that gun too. But yeah, it was pretty much a lot of things about that game that really just got me into it. I played that game for hours and days and years, and damn, man, you know, I just really miss those days playing that game. But anyway, that's about the end of the gameplay. If you guys like this video, like it. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike, but just tell me what I did wrong. Give me some constructive feedback in the comments below. It's always helpful. But anyway, like I said, big thanks to Thunder, and I'm out, people. Peace.